Governor Rendell, thanks so much for joining us.
No, my pleasure.
How is Pennsylvania doing right now?
Well, that's a easy question to answer. We're not doing well. Our people are hurting. Comparatively, we're actually doing okay. Our unemployment rate is better than the national average. There's more signs of economic growth because we've developed early on, 3 or 4 years ago, a green energy economy. So there are certain things that, there are certain plus signs for us. Most of our housing is older, so we didn't get quite as caught up in the mortgage problems as Arizona, Nevada, California, Florida did. In fact, in '07, we were one of the only, in '08, we were one of the only 6 states where our mortgage foreclosure rate actually went down. But that's of no moment. There are 188,000, 88,000 Pennsylvania homeowners now whose mortgage is higher than the value of their home. And obviously they're in desperate straits. We've lost 80,000 jobs since last August. Interestingly, for the first 7 months of last year, we actually were ahead. We had gained jobs. All of a sudden in August, it came like a hammer, and we've been getting hit badly ever since.
How do you bring those jobs back? Is it trying to bring back those same jobs, or you were talking about green jobs and trying to develop new industries?
Well, I think you have to do both. I am a great believer in what the president has done in this stimulus program. The stimulus program has a lot of short-term economic energy, infrastructure, repairing bridges, resurfacing roads. Those are going to produce jobs immediately. They're going to produce orders for Pennsylvania concrete and asphalt and steel and lumber factories. But he's also looking to put America in position to create the jobs of the future at every level. For green energy, there are going to be incredible jobs, jobs for scientists, jobs for engineers. But there are also going to be jobs for people who are high school dropouts because they can learn, train properly, weatherization skills. And every home in America should be weatherized. Thanks to the $250 million in stimulus for weatherization in Pennsylvania, we're going to weatherize 47,000 homes in this state. Well, that's going to produce a lot of work for a lot of people. So we're looking at the green energy jobs. We're looking at research jobs in life sciences and things like that. You need a diverse economy.
So much of Pennsylvania's middle class was built on manufacturing jobs, and the state's already been through cycles of manufacturing jobs leaving the state. Are those jobs ever coming back? Is that, for folks who had worked manufacturing, should they be thinking, this way of life's not coming back for us?
Well, ironically, manufacturing up until last August was doing well in Pennsylvania. Coal and steel, the twin pillars in which the manufacturing economy of the state was built, went down and down and down. Then all of a sudden, worldwide demand, other nations started to develop. And when they started to develop, they needed coal for energy and steel to build. China and India. And all of a sudden, there was a great resurgence in coal and steel in Pennsylvania. But I think in Pennsylvania, if you fast forward the clock 50 years from now, you'd still find manufacturing as an important part of our economy and the best blue-collar jobs. Manufacturing and construction are the best blue-collar jobs. Those are blue-collar jobs that you can earn the inflationary equivalent of $50, $60, $70, $80, $90,000.
As governor, or even President Obama facing this also, it's a fine line that you have to walk between preparing your citizens for the worst, but also encouraging the best to happen.
Sure.
Is that tough to do?
Well, it is. I mean, first of all, it's our responsibility to develop programs that bring our citizens relief during this interim program. It's our interim period. It's our responsibility to tell our citizens, take advantage of those. By the way, it's helping. If you're eligible for food stamps, and you should sign up. Don't be too proud because it helps the economy. Just the $32 a month increase in the stimulus bill for food stamps. Listen to the impact it has. There are 1.3 million Pennsylvanians, 1 out of 12, receiving food stamps. Do the math. 1.3 million times $32. That's an extra about $38 million a month that's spent on food. Over 12 months, it's about a little under $500 million spent on food. And it's the most stimulative of all, because when you get a food stamp, you're going to use it. You're not going to save it. You're not going to put it, you can't put it in a savings account. You use it. Now, that means money goes to the corner mom and pop store. It goes to the Giant or the Acme. And then that money goes to the food distributors and the food processors, all the way to the farmers who grow the produce. So it's tremendously stimulative. So one of the things I'm trying to sell our citizens on, sign up for all these benefits.